What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. Wack 100 continue to spew out threats towards Jprince, pumping his fist, raging for war and some type of action to engage between the two. Now, when you see what's going on, Wack refused to be quiet. He continued to keep provoking, instigating, and just going out of his way like he normally would do, everything else to continue to make enemies everywhere he go, right? Here's the thing that I don't get about Wack and why he trying to come at Jprince the way he doing. Again, when it comes to Jprince, before I play this audio, here's the thing. When Jprince was addressing Wack, this not coming from Jprince. Jprince clearly said he speak within for the Hoover family, on behalf of the Hoover family. He was speaking on behalf of the Hoover family, his wife, and everybody know his affiliation with Hoover. That have never been a secret. Hoover actually on one of the Ghetto Boys tapes talking, okay, from prison on one of the albums. People know the relationship he have with the old man. That's what they call him also. They call him the old man. They know his relationship with him. Therefore, Jprince is not going to speak anything on Larry's behalf without it already being okayed by Larry and the family. So when Wack taking it upon himself to throw all these things at Jay is just the spokesperson for the person who's actually really saying it. Jay ain't making nothing up of his own. Jprince ain't saying nothing that he ain't been okay to say. Jprince ain't acting upon his own recognizance at all. And what he was addressing Wack on is what was coming from the Hoover family and the old man himself, who he personally know. So when Wack is doing all this, you're doing this against that family, who you also trying to make it seem as though you have their best interests, when in reality, it's you trying to line up your own pocket. It's you trying to capitalize financially off them. This is what makes this dangerous and really bad for you. And it's obvious you really don't understand that organization, that mob that's actually probably the biggest gang organization in the United States, up under the umbrella of that one leader. Up under that one leader. You not get this? This different than Crips and Blood gangs that got their own sets and streets. This is this entire gang that's in every state, city of the USA, have him as their chairman, leader. Okay? You don't get that. I don't think you understand that. And that organization know and respect Jprince as a person who is connected with that man on a friendship level. On a friendship level. And why you don't know what you're doing. You really don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're saying, brother. I'm trying to tell, and it's obvious you really don't know. You don't have no idea. You don't have no idea. Like, that documentary don't come close to the reality of the truth about that organization, brother, that you provoking and trying to wake up. It's like you literally trying to wake up that sleeping giant. And when it's woke, it wakes up worldwide, nationwide, I'm going to say, in this country. Remember, Rick Ross had to pay that paper. You were talking about how Trick them beat up Trick Daddy them and made them. Those are the sleeping giants you're waking up. And it seems like everything you do is always you making problems everywhere you go. Like you provoking and daring people to be the one to just take you out, bro. Like, what are you doing with your life, man? What are you doing, man? You into it with the people in Miami now. You into it with the people in New York. You into it with the people in Atlanta. You into it with the people in Texas. And you into it now with the people in Chicago. Like, and you into it with the people in your own state. Like, you don't see this, bro? Like, what are you doing, man? Like, and for what? And for what? To say what? What you accomplishing? What are you trying to prove? And what's crazy, you're not getting, here's the thing that people don't get in this common sense. Bro, this whole industry is under indictment. You don't think you under an indictment right now, bro? You really don't think that? You supposed to be smart and know the street. You don't see you under an indictment? Your name tied up in all this mess, extortions and gang affiliations. You don't see that? These indictments going back 10, 20, 15 years. You're thinking of this year. You're thinking of last year. These indictments be going back from 10 years, 15 years. You've been that clean since then? You've been that clean for 10 years? You ain't affiliated with nobody that done dirt in 10 years up under your organization and gang you be claiming? See, that's another thing you don't get, claiming to be so smart. You don't even have to be guilty of it. You don't even have to be the one to touch. Your knowledge of knowing those who are involved in it makes you guilty. That's what the RICO law is. The conspiracy. I don't need to know for a fact that you touched it or you sold it. What I need to know is to prove that you had knowledge of it. Look how loose your lips is. Look how loose your mouth is. You tell everything. So I can tell how reckless you is. If you're reckless on social media, you've been reckless on that telephone. Sorry. You've been reckless on that telephone. Think they finna let you brothers make all this money and have all these millions of dollars and not be investigated by them? And you sitting here with your name tied up into all this mess. And you steady bringing other people in on all this mess, telling everybody business. Knowing the hip-hop police now watch y'all, wiretapping y'all phone calls, conversations. The one girl, Keita, just had you on Clubhouse talking about you be paying her money to hurt people. Your name, come on, bro. Your name tied up into so much dirt. There's no way you ain't up under some type of federal investigation right now, brother. There's no way possible that's not true. No way at all. You sitting on there telling Hassan, yeah, I got the Bloods, I got the Crips, and I got the SAs. And all them clean, huh? You got the Blood, Crips, and SAs. You name all three of the gangs. Everybody clean, huh? Just living life legally, going straight, huh? Come on, man. Who you fooling, man? And if we know all this information, they know all this information. Then you just putting people out there, You voluntarily put people out there, bro. What are you doing, man? For what? For clout? And don't say it ain't because of clout, because it's definitely clout. This is clout at an all-time high. You love the attention. You love the mentions. You love your name being brought up. You love it. You want to be a star. You want to be a star. So this is what you're doing. Come on, man. You grown as hell, man. Like, what are you doing, bro? Then you even on that talking about, they could take me right now. I got one more, what did he say? One more thing to pay for his daughter's school, and I did everything. And really, that's how you look at life. You view life like that. You got one more one more semester to pay for your daughter college intuition, and you good. You did a good job as a father. No, you don't, brother. That's terrible how you view and just look at life like that. Really? Really? That's what your life mean? You ain't taking into consideration your family's well-being and things like that, neither? You gonna just rage war with everybody? What part of war don't you get? So you drive around in the bulletproof car, but do your whole entire family drive around in a bulletproof car? Do your whole entire family have security on them? While you rage in war with all these people, but as long as you safe and you protect and you hard to kill, that's good. But at the expense of everybody else. And you supposed to be from the streets that know this stuff. You come from this type of life. So why you not considering that while you going at everybody? Like, what are you doing, man? Like, come on, brother. You got to be wiser than that, man. Then you setting everybody out, giving out all this information, knowing that the FBI have indicted the entire industry. Every black man that is of importance in this music industry is under indictment, have been investigated. You'll be a fool to think that that's not true. But that's why so many people be gotten indicted. You looking at everybody else indictment thinking you in the clear. Thinking you about to clean up your house that's been investigated for the past 10 years. Let's listen to some of this audio, man. Of him going at Jprince and what the brother's saying. Let's just listen at the clout. Clout chasing at an all-time high, brother.
No, ain't nobody care. Tell that bitch ass nigga come out and play. He got the right one. I ain't letting up. It's gonna explode, nigga. I'm not a rapper. We ain't doing no sit-down beat. Nigga, you talk that shit, somebody going to jail, somebody going somewhere else. Bring your 57-year-old ass out and play. You got no, I don't tell that nigga that shit, bro. I ain't even motherfucking member. You wait till you record. Go tell that nigga that, bro. Do it. You got his face all in your PCR. No, ain't nobody care. Tell that bitch ass nigga come out and play. He got the right one. I ain't letting up. It's going to explode.
He heard what he said? He said he not letting up. He not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop coming at him. I'm not going to stop running my mouth. I'm going to keep saying whatever I can say to tick you off, to bring you out. It's going to explode. This is my goal, to let this thing explode. Somebody's going to jail, somebody going somewhere else. That means the grave. Two things. You either go to jail or go to grave. Somebody's going to jail, somebody's going to the grave. Come out and play. I'm ready to meet your energy. I'm ready to match your energy. And for what? And for what? Some tape that don't belong to you? Some tape that had nothing to do with you? Because a woman hired you to play a guinea pig. A woman actually hired you to play a dummy to an organization bigger than you could ever imagine. Is you kidding me? You really that foolish like that? But you claiming to be rich and claiming to have money? This why Jay was like, all money ain't good money. But you want to invite it, which is crazy because I don't get. Here's the thing I don't get. I'm pretty sure he's not the leader. Wack ain't the leader of the Pyrus. So why the Pyru leaders ain't telling them, hey, bro, be quiet. Why are you trying to cause a war with our whole crew and thing like that on the result of you clout chasing? Are you acting tough? Like, where that at? Like, why the leaders ain't shutting this down to the point where, hey, bro, you out of pocket, man. What are you doing? You can't cause an all-out war, putting our people at risk as a result of you running off at the mouth, acting tough because you rich and protected. What about the homies who not rich? What about the ones who not protected? You spent Pyru. So you causing war with all the Pyrus as a result of you trying to come at some, what are you trying to do? You trying to cause a GD Pyru war? While you safe in your bulletproof car, while you safe in your bulletproof studio, but everybody else getting whacked off what you saying out of your mouth? Indicted because your phones and stuff tapped as a result of the relationships you have? You have a relationship with 6ix9ine. So of course your stuff is tapped. You manage the guy who worked for the feds. So any affiliation and ties with him bring you into it. You can't say, well, I'm just the manager. I'm just about business. No, nigga, you are affiliated. So you tap too. Brother, what's wrong with brothers? All this stuff is tapped. All this stuff is recorded. All of it. Y'all are guilty by association. That RICO law is for niggas like you. So every time you on Pyru, blood, on Pyru, you just indicted yourself, idiot. And they can pull the switch at any time they choose and find you guilty. Why? Because all they have to prove is that the organization is guilty. And you popping all that knowledge. And you got all this real stuff you talking, and you don't even see when you're in violation. You don't even see when you out of pocket. You don't even see you under indictment. And you trying to bring everybody else in. For what? For clout chasing. 45-year-old man clout chasing. You rich, bro. You supposed to have your lips closed. You supposed to be kicked back, laid up, enjoy your life. But that's not so much with you. You one of the worstest millionaires, because I know another millionaire sort of like you. You comfortable under the company of poor people in poverty. What type of rich man is you who find his company in the circle of people who are in poverty? You entertaining people out of anybody. Anybody can come on Clubhouse. You're going to argue with them. And you rich. But feel so comfortable under the poor, around the poor, oppressing the poor, using the poor, deceiving the poor, manipulating the poor. These dudes crazy, man. That's sad. You trying to come at this man. He's a representative. He's representing the family. So you coming at the family. You ain't coming at Jprince. You coming at the family. And when you coming at that man, you're not coming at him personally. You're going up against that whole entire mob that's in every city, every state in the nation. This ain't no 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dudes. Them people move as one unit. All 50 states. What are you talking about? They got power over all the prisons. What are you talking about? It's regular, common GD guys who ain't even on the internet, in the streets, that's bigger than you, richer than you, bigger shot callers than you. They ain't rappers or nothing. You don't even know about these dudes. Making millions of dollars a day, easily. Easily. You don't know what you're doing, man. You don't know what you're saying, man. Look, I keep telling you, bro, listen, use your damn common sense, because it's obvious you're not getting this. There is no Crips and Bloods in Chicago. None. It never been. There's a reason behind that. There's a reason for that. Neither do they want to attempt to go there to set up. That's headquarters. That's headquarters. For folks and people, G's and Stones and Vice Lords and that's gang headquarters. Come on, man, what are you doing? Why are black people so conditioned to hating one another? Oh my gosh, this is sad, terrible. The white folks just, all you gotta do is subscribe to y'all channels. Don't give them everything they want. This subscribe, that's all they gotta do. FBI and them jobs so easy now. Y'all make it entertaining for them. They get entertained off y'all, they laugh away like, oh, that Wack is something else. We got 40 recordings on him, 40, 50 wiretaps on you going all the way back to 10, 15 years ago. While you steady bringing everybody else in. That's why they keep you out there that long, but you're bringing everybody else in. You're bringing everybody else in. And while you hear, oh, they just indicted Young Thug and them, 28 of them got indicted. Oh, we got a second indictment on them too. We got another load to pick up. Oh, how long he been under investigation? 15 years ago. Damn, man, 15 years, yeah, go back that long. These people get paid for this stuff, man. These people train, they go to college for this, studying the criminal mind. How you operate, they're already steps ahead of y'all. You niggas act retarded and dumb. These little phones that be coming out and gadgets that come out, you think they getting them the same time you get them? No, they release them to us when they done with them. They already 20 years ahead of us when it comes to electronics. And all this stuff is tapped. All this stuff wired. Why you think when you get it, give us permission for your location. Give us permission for your whereabouts. Agree to this thing. Y'all don't even read what y'all agreeing to. Agree to this. Put your fingerprint right here. Put your eye up to it right there. Do your face scan right here. All that's going right to their head, your headquarters thing. They know where everybody at. Do you not know we've been fighting the war on terrorism since over 20 years? We got to be ahead. The government got to be ahead, not caught off guard. That's why it's called a government. They govern over the people. So they have to be more advanced in technology. These social media they give us, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, those are theirs. Those are theirs. All they got to plug in with the government. All they got to be approved by the government. It's theirs. Give us the code, give us this, give us that. We want everything. Y'all niggas don't get it, man. Y'all got the mentality of block niggas. Niggas on the block, still thinking about the block, still got a walkie-talkie and a bicycle. It's terrible, man. First thing y'all niggas do, run straight to social media. Yeah, tell him to bring his B-butt out. One of us going to jail, one of us getting killed. Brother, if that's not an indictment, what is? If that's not an indictment, what is? And you don't even care. You calling out their names, what cities they in, what they're like, bro. Like, how could you be so stupid, man? Terrible. I guess. It's your boy Battle Truth, man. It ain't my just question. It's yours. I'll leave y'all with this brother. Listen at this dude, man.
No, ain't nobody there. Nigga tell that bitch ass nigga come out and play. He got the right one. I ain't letting up. It's going to explode, nigga. I'm not a rapper. We ain't doing no sit down beef. Nigga, you talk that shit. Somebody going to jail. Somebody going somewhere else. Bring your 57-year-old ass out and play. You got
No, I don't care that nigga that shit, bro. I ain't even motherfucking